Alright, take 4. What's going on, everybody? Um, so what am I take 4ing about? So, I've been trying to make videos on this topic, but I resorted to swearing, name calling, and right when I was about to make a very constructed video, I misquoted someone, and that's what I don't want to do. So, let me explain. There's this channel. There's this channel called Geeks and Gamers. They've been known to have some very colorful people on there, and I'll just say that they've made about 50 videos on Brie Larson, Kathleen Kennedy, Disney Star, their distaste for them and Disney Star Wars and quote unquote woke Marvel or whatever. Anyway, you did not hear a peep from them about the Snyder Cut until it was announced probably a year ago, right? I want to say, uh, actually not even a year ago. It was announced in, I want to say August of last year. I don't know. I was too busy with dealing with anxiety and depression to really keep track of my days, and so are several others. Anyway. Anyway. So fast forward to March 18th. You know, Zack Snyder's getting ready for this big Snyder Cut party or whatever, and he is supposed to do this charity live stream hosted by a guy named Uchi. Uchi is associated with Geeks and Gamers. And like I said, Geeks and Gamers has some very colorful people on it. So apparently, what happened was that they got in contact with Zack Snyder, and Zack Snyder said, "Okay, just don't put the Geeks and Gamers logo on my website, and we can all, we're all good." Well, they put the logo of Geeks and Gamers on its charity website, on Zack Snyder's charity website. They were told to take it down. They said, "Okay, we will," but when Zack Snyder got on there, the logo was still on the website. So Zack Snyder prompted to say this: "Look, guys, we talked about this. We still have the logo. We still have the Geeks and Gamers logo on the website. We're not associated with Geeks and Gamers, as far as I'm concerned." And then he goes on to say this: "In light of recent events, if Justice League has taught us anything, it's our job to come together and squash hate. And as the father of Asian kids, it hits close to home. It hits close to home." So what you're referring to in that is that the tragedy of basically in Georgia there were 8 people that were killed, and 6 were Asian. I believe 6 were Asian Americans. And basically Zach, mentioned that. However, he worded it. He was very. He seemed very pressured. He seemed kind of awkward and kind of pressured, kind of like how I get. And sometimes when you get awkward and pressured, words can come out and be very misconstrued because they're all put together very quickly. But anyway, he didn't mean any. So after Zach said this, right, there was an awkward silence because, well, except from Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone Magnus did not have an awkward silence. He was, nodding in agreement with Zack Snyder, which, because Tyrone Magnus is not associated with Geeks and Gamers. So, the people associated with the Geeks and Gamers had a very awkward silence, and then they started claiming that Zack Snyder slandered them, and especially Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, he started claiming that Zack Snyder slandered him, and blah, 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 blah. Right? Then Ethan Van Sciver made his terrible, terrible joke, which I will not repeat here. And that brings us to now, where a small corner of the internet has I want to say walnuts for brains, and hasn't used common sense yet. And as someone who is autistic and it's not very good words, I feel sorry for Zach, because he's being asked to clarify something that anyone with a brain can see is not geared towards geeks and gamers, despite their their colorful characters associated with them. And Zack Snyder didn't mean anything. Like, he did not imply, he did not literally say that Geeks and Gamers was a hate group, which he might as well have, because I saw a comment by a video by not by the quartering. It was a comment in a video that the quartering made about the situation. The quartering had a very common sense route taken with his stance, right? He was like, okay, look at the intention. And intention doesn't matter online. All people are going to freaking remember is, I'm not associated with Geeks and Gamers. That's all Geeks and Gamers going to remember, because they're going to talk about how the Hollywood elite doesn't care about them. You're right. They really don't. The Hollywood elite doesn't care about them. Warner Brothers is afraid of Geeks and Gamers. No, they're not. I have 37 subscribers, and I'm not afraid of Geeks and Gamers. Hence why I'm making this video, because I'm not afraid of Geeks and Gamers. I'm not afraid of Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, because all these people do is make videos on Brie Larson, Kathleen Kennedy, Disney Star Wars, and have one big hoorah with themselves. Okay? That's all these people do. And Zack Snyder does not deserve any of the hate that he's getting from one small corner of YouTube. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.